one that is very highly requested and one that I thought was very needed. We are going to be taking a brunette blonde. Not all the way blonde, but we are going to be taking her a few levels lighter and adding in blonder extensions. So right now she's at about a level 3. We want to take her to about a level 6 with some 8s and 9s on the bottom. So we are going to be doing a full color correction and tape-in extensions today. So if you are interested in learning how to do this, stay tuned. Okay, so the best way to lift out all of this permanent color that we have on her hair is going to be a bleach wash. So I am going to be using Goldwell Oxycure bleach with 40 volume. Now don't eat me alive, this is the volume I want to use for the bleach wash because we are diluting it with Olaplex as well as adding shampoo to give it that bleach cocktail, bleach wash sort of consistency. And I do want to use 40 volume because she does have levels 3 and 4 in her hair, and we do want to lift to about a level 5 and 6, so I do need something a little bit stronger. So now I'm just adding in my Kevin Murphy shampoo, and we are going to be putting this on her hair and seeing what results we get. This is her before. She is a natural level 7, and we have been putting a 3N on her hair for the last few months. It's always been professional color, so no box color or anything like that, but months and months of layering permanent color on the hair is going to be a little tricky to remove. So I just wanted to give you guys a good shot of the before, and then I'm also going to show you the extensions we are wanting to use. So we are wanting to use the Ashley and then a few other colors as well, but these are the goals we're going for, the base color and the end colors. So I'm going to start off by putting this on her mid shaft and dragging it down towards her ends. As you can kind of see here, she does have some natural regrowth. She has about 1.5 inches of her natural color coming in, which is a level 7. Now because of that, I don't want to put the bleach wash on her natural regrowth because that's going to lift a lot quicker and a lot faster than the rest of her hair, since the rest of her hair has hair color on it. So I'm going to be working it through all of the permanent color first, and then I will put it on her roots very last. So this is not a balayage by any means. If anything, this is a color correction and an all-over lightener application since we are saturating everything and trying to lift the color out of here. But just because I'm not doing a balayage doesn't mean I don't want a pretty blend. I talked about how I'm leaving the roots out. If I were trying to take her a lot lighter, like a level 10 or something like that, then I would go back through and do her roots afterwards. But I'm actually not wanting to lift her roots out at all because our end goal is about a level 5, ideally a level 6, and her roots are a level 7. So we're actually wanting to go darker on her natural regrowth, but lighter on the parts that have color on it. So I'm going to blend into her roots, and then when we wash, we may get a little bit into the root just because that's how bleach works, it spreads, but then after that we are going to deposit color, so we will not be bleaching her roots at all. That bleach wash has been sitting for about 20 minutes, and now I am just saturating it in the bowl. You can see that it's already lifted a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell, but we really only need about 3 levels of lift, so I'm not trying to get anything too crazy, but it has lifted a little bit, and I'm super excited. Alright, now that we are done with the bleach wash, we are going to go back through and deposit some permanent color over the orangey red tones that we got. So on her base, I am actually just doing a 6NN with 10 volume, and this is just going to be touched on where she has her natural regrowth, which is a level 7. I'm doing the NN just to deepen it a little bit. Her hair is actually pretty light and pretty resistant to color. That's why I'm doing the NN. My hair and my other sister's hair is the same way. This model in the video is my sister, by the way, if that made no sense. So I have to do an NN on all of our hair because our hair is really resistant to color. And then on her ends, I am doing a 6NN with a 7NA because we got levels 6s and 7s, and the 7NA is going to help counteract the red tones we got. So as you can see here in this next clip, we got pretty orange. We got a lot lighter towards the root of the hair, and a little bit did get in the roots when we were washing it in the bowl. And going back, I'm just going to be real with you guys, I probably would have done it a little differently. I probably would have coated her roots in like conditioner or something just so it wouldn't have touched the roots as much.
because I wish that the bleach didn't get up there quite as often, but everything is a learning experience. Now you guys know when you saturate in the bowl, it's just bound to touch the roots. So we are now going through and depositing that 6NN on her roots. And then as you can see, her midshaft pulled pretty well, but it is pretty red. So that's why we are going to be doing the 6NN, 7NA. It's going to deposit that 6 tone in there, but it's also going to give us a little bit of an ash with the 7NA to counteract those red tones. And she did pull to like the perfect level 6 and 7. Her hair didn't pull completely evenly. There are some parts that are a 6 and then other sections that are a level 7, which is why I am mixing the 6 and the 7 together. As you guys know, the underlying pigment of a 6 is red-orange and the underlying pigment of a level 7 is just straight orange. And because of that, that's why I'm doing the levels 6 and 7s and the 7 and A especially to help counteract those orange and red tones. So yeah, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but she did pull to about a level 6s and 7s throughout her entire hair. So this formula is going to be perfect to give her that perfect medium level 6 brown.
We're going to start putting in her extensions. So we have colors Kinsey, Mariah, and Ashley. This is a blonde ombre, this is a low lighted blonde, and a highlighted brunette. So we are going to be mixing all 3 of these together to get a beautiful result. Now that her extensions are in, I am just going to be blending them so that they look very natural. So what we ended up doing is adding in the extensions, and that's what's going to give her the lighter ends and the balayaged effect. But we are actually going to be going back through in about a week or 2 once her hair has had a chance to calm down, and we are going to be balayaging her own hair just so it blends in with these extensions. The nice thing about extensions is you can create this balayaged look without having to dye your client's hair, and it looks great as is, but we do want her natural hair to blend with the extensions a little more, so we are going to go back through and balayage in a week or 2 once her hair is settled down from the color correction we did. But I'm super excited about the results of this. I think it turned out really cute, and I think it's so fun to give your client a lighter look without having to dye their hair, so that's another option for you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you would have done differently. Let's talk through this color correction together. I love posting videos like this because it's very real life, and I love for you guys to see that it's really hard to do color corrections. It can turn out beautiful, but it's a process to get there.
So hi guys, this is our model baby. I don't know how the intro goes, but I mean, just stay tuned to see how this works. I'm kidding.
Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, we just finished up with Bailey's makeover transformation. It was a long freaking night. What time is it?
That's a great question.
8:30. 8:30. That took us 6.5 hours. Holy hell.
Well, we had to apply it twice.
That's true. We had to apply twice. It was a long process, I'm sure you saw. But anyway, we now have her to about a level 5-6 brunette, and then we added in a bunch of blonde extensions. So she now has this beautiful brunette.
Okay, you guys, I am so mad. For some reason, my camera cut off halfway through my outro. I have no idea why, but I was just going to tell you that we ended up getting this beautiful level 6 brunette, and then we added in the extensions to give her some lighter ends, and we are going to be balayaging more next week just to pop open those ends a little bit and have it blend. But I am so excited about the results we got today. We lifted her just a few levels and got her to that perfect medium brown, and we are so excited to continue taking her lighter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a good day.